Good day. My name is Sunday Bridget Ajuma from the Department of ERHRM. We are from Group 5 and we're here to talk on the topic telecommunication, internet, and wireless communication. What is telecommunication? Telecommunication is a backbone of modern communication which allows informations to travel across distances. It can be in form of text, videos, images, voices, or data. Telecommunication brings people or connects people and businesses globally. It helps them in making calls, accessing websites, and sending emails.
My name is Yakini Rukaya Toluwaremilekun. So I'm going to talk about the key networking technologies. I have 5 key networking technologies, and number one is a packet switching. Packet switching is just like a data splitting into packets. An example of it is the internet. It's efficient, flexible, and also supports multiples. And two is cycle switching. Cycle switching is also dedicated part for entire sections. And the example of it is telephone calls. And the limitation of it is also a efficiency. Number three is optical fiber technologies. Optical fiber technologies is use of light signal, and it's also high speed and bandwidth, and again it's also reliable over long distance. And number four is broadband technologies. Broadband technologies is included DSL, cable, and fiber, and it also provides high-speed internet. And again, it also supports multiple devices. And lastly is wireless technology. Wireless technologies are the ones that no cables needed. An example of this is Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and circulars. And also it also provides mobility.
My name is Taberichi Boniface, and I'll be talking on how the internet works. But first off, what is the internet? The internet is a global network of interconnected computers which communicate with each other to share information. And the internet connects devices like the phones, our laptops, our smartphones, using cables, wireless networks, and satellite. The main components of the internet are number one, devices. These are your phones, your laptop, your tablets, anything, smart devices that could actually access the internet, that could actually send out requests. And number two, the server. Servers are powerful computers, right? They are powerful computers that store websites and then they respond to requests from users. Number three, the internet service providers. These are companies that gives you access to the internet. They are companies like your MTN, your Airtel, your Glo, and every other company that provides access to internet. They connect our devices to the global internet. They provide data access to us, to our devices. Number four, IP addresses. IP addresses works like the home address. They ensure that data gets to the right devices. And number five, the domain name system. This acts like translators, right? They convert website names, right, to IP addresses. And then for the last one, we have the routers. This serve like the traffic controllers, right? They are devices that direct data traffic across networks, and then they find the fastest path for data to be transmitted to users. Yeah. In summary, the internet works, right, by sending small pieces of data between devices across a global network using addresses, that is like the IP address, and systems which ensures that this data or the responses for requests by a user gets to the right places quickly.
My name is Professor Ademola Mololu, and I'm here to talk about wireless networking and communication. Wireless networking and communication can be defined as the transfer of data like voice, text, or internet without physical cables using signal like radio waves or satellites. To the common types of wireless communication, the first one we have is Wi-Fi. And Wi-Fi can be used at homes, at schools, and at offices, and it connects to the internet through the use of a router. The second type of wireless communication is 3G and 4G and 5G, and it can be used by mobile phones, and it works through towers and base stations. The third type of wireless communication that we have is Bluetooth. It uses short range communications, just like file sharing, headsets, headphones, and earpiece. And the fourth type of common wireless communication we have is satellite communication, and it uses GPS, TV broadcasting, and global internet. It also covers large spaces and large distances. How does wireless communication works? Wireless communication works through a device that connects data into radio signals, and the signals travels through air, and the receiver picks up the signals and converts them into data. Now I'm here to talk about the advantages of wireless communication. There are no cables needed, it's very mobile, and it's very easy to install, and it also supports many devices, and it works over long distances, especially when it's either cellular or satellite. I'm also going to give 4 disadvantages of wireless communication. Now, sometimes the signals can be interfered with, whether with walls or the weather or the devices, and sometimes there's security risk, hacking, and then eavesdropping. Sometimes, depending on the area you are and depending on how big and how good the network is, and sometimes it's limited because of Bluetooth and the range. Now I'm going to conclude with some real life examples of wireless communication. Using Wi-Fi in your house for the internet, making calls with your phone, connecting to airports as using Bluetooth, and using your speakers and everything, and then using Google Maps to direct to know where you're going to when you're on the road. Thank you.